Hey, good afternoon, good evening. It's Saturday. It's the Sabbath. I took a long rest. I almost didn't do this, but I figured I should because of all the news talking about the elimination of the ISIS people, that we broke the news actually on that. And that is how Jack got hurt. So continue to pray for him. He was airlifted. And you can see that on my post in my, if you look at my homepage of my channel, there's tabs. One of them is a post tab. One is videos. One is lives. You can go back and look at the history of everything based on, these are always under the videos tabs, for example. So if you want to catch up, but I also have playlists that I've established, but all of my videos are in date order from the most recent all the way down to the oldest. Depending on how you decide, I think you have some, so anyways, I'm in my dining room doing this because I have better light, and it's just faster because we're picking up some food soon. I had 5 minutes, so I figured I'd get this done for you. So Trump is taking credit for the military going in and eliminate the ISIS, which he should, because he's not playing around. Majid even said he's not playing around. And the really good news was somebody sent me something. They took Iraq off the list of the 3 types of people that they should watch carefully if they come in the U.S. There are some that are totally banned from coming into the U.S. Iraq is not on that list, which is yes, because they're free and sovereign. So guys, so we keep praying there for Jack, and then there were some articles that they sent today. So thank you, Master Sergeant Scott or Staff Sergeant Tom, who's sending me the data. We appreciate you, and hopefully now that the 24 hours has passed, you'll no longer be blocked. That was annoying, but I don't. It's just, I think the enemy's just trying to separate us. So, Sarah, here you go. This was today he sent this, I think. No, it wasn't today. The time on this is weird, and the other platform that they send me messages. 6 joint ops are working to eliminate Daesh in Iraq. So today at 4 p.m. my time, they announced this. So this is hot off the, I think this is hot off the bricks, or no, this is talking about, we congratulate Iraq, the Iraqi people, and all the peace-loving nations on this significant security achievement. Okay, so these are just more evidence that they eliminated those leaders. Okay, so Iraq is safer than it's ever been. Now they took it off the list of countries that they can't accept into the U.S. That's good news. We know that they had a big meeting with the U.S. Treasury, the Federal Reserve, the auditors. Also, I think something else is saying that they're going to be audited. Yes, listen to this. Al-Walili, BPC adopt electronic programs to audit the entry of goods and prevent smuggling. The Border Ports Commission announced that the mechanism to follow electronic governments to seize smuggled goods, while confirming that the commission adopt electronic programs to audit the entry of goods and prevent smuggling. Everything is about this system, like I've been saying. That's why Iraq is secure and stable. The World Economic Forum has said such. The UN has said such. Everybody's behind Iraq being secure and stable. The UE just started saying Iraq's economy is stable. How could it be stable unless they have a revalued currency? We're all asking the same question. They did start talking about doing international contracts, which means they do have a new rate, because they've been doing MOUs for the last couple of years. So, and then we go over to other sources of intel, which is a summary of everybody. I present everybody's opinion so you can see the big picture and think for yourself. Please think for yourself. What do you think? I know the Holy Spirit told me to tell you it was done, and I've been preparing you ever since. Look at the pinned comment. That's a safe strategy to exchange your Iraqi dinar when the time comes. How do you know when the time comes? Is because I'll do the time is now. And for those who were expecting our 15th Zoom, we do Zooms for our Miracle Manifestation members. So if you qualify for that, that has been moved to Monday because of the 15th falling on the Sabbath. So we're doing it Monday at 11 a.m. That's when Dale could do it. That's when I could do it. And so I will be posting that link tomorrow. I'll also be doing a triple cast tomorrow because it fits with my husband's schedule. So Militiaman said, Iraq opens its doors to 37 countries through the e-visa service program. Quote, Iraq authorities have abolished the requirement to obtain a visa upon arrival for citizens of the United States, European Union, United Kingdom, and others, replacing it with an electronic visa. They're going to make it easy. They're ready for investors. They're going to be doing major transactions in dinar, and that is how he sees it. I love his opinion. Mark Z says, I do have some wealth management redemption folks working half a day today, then on call tomorrow. They continue to keep things updated and ready. They say they are staying in a readiness state, and that is why they're working this weekend. It makes sense to me, guys, because we're on pins and needles as to when this is going to happen. It makes sense that some banks that have agreements with intel people or other agencies to have those centers ready so they can take you in before the banks open and the rates rise because they want to get your currency before the rates rise. You understand? Hopefully, if anybody's had my strategy, you understand what I'm talking about. Frank 26. Now, evidently, there was some bad news last night. One of my members sent me a text. Evidently, I think it was Walking Stick, one of his intel people on the ground there who's been suffering with cancer. Evidently, he committed suicide yesterday, and Frank found out during his broadcast. So keep Frank and his family and his intel sources in your prayers. I mean, I know what it was like to hear about Jack during my presentation, so my heart goes out to you, Frank. So this is his intel. Security and stability is not just because of the Iraqi dinar, the Iraqi monetary reform of their currency. It's not just because of that. He says that's part of it. Yes, everybody knows what the Iraqi currency is about to do. No, it's not a secret, but there are other things that we have brought, security and stability. Mountain Goat, one article really stands out. The IMF discusses strengthening Iraqi dinar. I also want to point out that we read in the recent past that the IMF has stated that Iraq qualified for a global transformation of their currency and it should be reinstated. It's going to be reinstated, and once it reinstates, it will float because that's what markets do. So if you have any questions about that, you can come to my live stream tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and get your questions answered for free, where I go live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Free question and answer session. And then again at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Free question and answer sessions all about the Iraqi dinar. There won't even be any faith. Well, faith always comes through, but. And then 5 o'clock we'll be celebrating. So I'll see you tomorrow, 3 different times, 9, 2, and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then you've got Mark Z, government advisor. Iraq is increasingly abundant and that Washington is dealing flexibly and positively. They are working closely with the U.S. on removing Iranian influence and strengthening the Iraqi dinar. Then Bruce comes in. Redemption Center leaders are going into the Redemption Center at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And one of the two of us told us they will also be doing exchanges starting on Saturday, the 15th. It looks good for us to get notified and set our appointments to begin on Saturday. They'll go right through the weekend, Sunday, Monday, so on. They'll go right through to go on at least 14 days. That's an approximate average along of how the redemption centers will be open. So you know the rough timeline, it's really getting down to the wire. I agree, it's getting down to the wire. And again, you can choose to go that route, go to some center that they're pointing you to, or you can do a safe, secure, private one. That's your choices. Just look at the pinned comment down below. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9. I love you. Please give me some appreciation for doing this when I didn't feel like it and it was still the Sabbath, but I did it anyway because I had a few minutes extra. Bye.